Yo, this is Deontay the Bronx Bummer Wild, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. And I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfellow, Sports TV. Bomb Squad, baby.
All right, man. Anthony Joshua, after he dominated Ottawa, Lean says that him and Wilder can still get it on and still believe it does massive numbers. Let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And it is, what have you done for me lately? A boxing world. And most people thought Wilder would destroy Anthony Joshua. But then you didn't even have the Joshua fanboys coming out here saying, well, I told you Wilder would never be able to beat Joshua. And we all know that wasn't the Deontay Wilder we was used to seeing. People couldn't wait on this day. They couldn't wait on this day for Wilder to lose to somebody other than Tyson Fury. It ain't not going to use logic. When you got hate in your heart, you ain't going to use logic. So to them, it's like, like I said, none of these, to them is like, well, he lost, it's like Joshua beat him. What Floyd Mayweather say? What Adrian Broner say? Everybody feel like I lost, like Floyd lost because I lost. And that's kind of, like I said, it's no different between these fanboys and fangirls. I keep telling y'all that. These fanboys and fangirls of Eddie Hearn, Matchroom, of Anthony Joshua, of Dimitri Bivol, I mean, you can go on and on. A Top Rank, they're no different from the Tank Davises, the Haney fanboys, the Aerosexuals. It's no different. They all do the same shit. There's no logic involved. We know the layoff hurt Deontay Wilder in the trilogy wars he had with Tyson Fury. And one thing leading up to that fight, Anthony Joshua was locked in. Deontay Wilder was playing, giggling, and laughing and all this type of shit. He was not focused on this fight. That's his fault. Focus is an attribute in boxing. And Anthony Joshua was locked in. Everybody like me would say, oh, he looked worried. He was locked in. Simple as that. He was locked in. But like I said before, it's up to Wilder. Anthony Joshua said he still think he do big numbers with Wilder, but it's up to his management to see what they do next. So, and unfortunately for him, I feel like I forgot my water bottle. I ain't going back. And unfortunately for him, I just think that for Wilder, it's up to Wilder. Of course, Anthony Joshua will now welcome fighting that version of Wilder because he has sheltered himself. At least that version was. But he got 12 rounds under his belt. Maybe come back, AJ get a belt, Wilder tune up, and maybe he look better coming back next time, or maybe it's just gone. Wilder said he'd be back and maybe not be back, and for the most part, you at least probably want to go out on a dub. But he had to come back and show us something. He had to come back and show us something. For me to want to see that, he would have to come back and show us something. So, versus a formidable opponent. One person who dropped the ball in all this was Andy Ruiz. Come on, why do people cannot drive, bro? I don't understand, dog. Like, people cannot drive. They can't make a basic left turn, bro. Lord, Jesus Christ, man. I just be asking myself, man, like, the people in the suburbs of Michigan drive worse than people in the city. You can clearly make a left turn. Make it. But Andy Ruiz dropped the ball on this one, but then again, he another guy that's been inactive. But quite frankly, dude, Wilder have to come and showcase his talents versus somebody solid that he still got it. And he got to be honest with himself. Do you still believe that you do got it? If not, he was just too happy walking around there, being Jubilee and like dude won't even focus on the fight. When we making the money that he done made and did everything he done did, he's an overachiever. So, and of course, Anthony Joshua want to take the fight. Now the boy done. He looked to be done. But a hurt snake is a dangerous snake. So maybe Wilder get it together and they get back to the drawing board. All I remember was Malik Scott say, stay patient, stay patient. Yeah, he did that. That boy had the patience of a high school teacher. Of a pre-K teacher. But, it was his own doing. It was his own doing. Nobody else. He did that to himself. He did it. But, if they still want to do it, it'll be a money grab. It'll be probably AJ get a title. Wilder warm it up. Warm it up, Wilder. That's what I'm born to. Warm it up, Wilder. That's what I'm supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? My crisscross voice, So, he had to, get warmed up. Get warmed up. It's hella foggy today, bro. So, he had to get it warmed up, but, what I seen for Wilder yesterday, bro, inactivity is a killer. I think he need to be back in the ring. Maybe try to get on no Fury Usyk undercard. He didn't take no damage. But you gotta, be real with yourself, and do you want to continue to go through with this? And a lot of people, especially athletes, they have a problem with being real with themselves about, where they at. Because you always think you can get it back. But once you create them bad habits, dude, it's hard to get back in good habits. It's hard to get back them fast twitch muscles. And like I said before, the dude sitting out the ring for years and a year and think you're gonna just jump back in there and get it right back, especially when you in your late 30s. Hell no. And that's one thing, Eddie Hearn did keep Anthony Joshua active. And people just don't know how important activity is. People just don't understand how important activity really is. It's very important. It's very important. You got to be active. Especially when you're almost 40, but if they fight, I'll watch. But, really ain't no point for them to fight no more. What's the point? What's the point? Wilder got to come back and show you something. Got to show you something. So, speed wasn't there, the legs wasn't there. Everybody talking about how skinny his legs is, and this, that, and the third, and I used to hoop against guys who had skinny legs and they were strong as fuck in the lower body. So just the size of something don't mean it's weak. But that's just the way he built. A bunch of black people built top heavy. But he cost himself. He cost him, and we all knew somebody was gonna lose. They rendezvoused that fight. We already knew somebody was gonna lose. And when the fighter can't pull the trigger no more. When a fighter can't pull the trigger no more, bro, that's a number one indication that it's time to hang it up. When a fighter can't pull that trigger, that's usually mean it's time to hang it up. That's what that means. It's time to hang it up. He can't pull that trigger. It's over with. It's over with. So. I think he should get back in there if you want to continue to fight and make that fight and make big fights happen. Get back in there with a formidable foe. Get right back in there and show that, you know, the activity was the reason why. I wouldn't get back in there with Joseph Parker next. But like I said before, we have to wait and see. But if this how you go out, I mean, it is what it is. Father Time is undefeated, and it seems like inactivity is undefeated. And just because you see these dudes posting workout clips don't mean they working hard at all. It don't mean they working hard at all. They clips. That's all they are. So thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJGood313, Venmo, CJGood313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree, find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Check out the Boxing News Talk playlist. Check out the Heavyweight Boxing Talk playlist.